Hey everybody, doing a review here on the Mora 511. First thing I want to say is the sheath wasn't really that functional. Has a button loop on here rather than a belt loop. Like, it may look big on the camera, but this is extremely small. It only goes to the not even the second knuckle on my finger. I don't have a belt that small. Not even a dress uniform belt would fit in there. But it has the loop for, like, if you had overalls on, you can pull the button through and it clips in right there. That's besides the point. I'm going to drill 2 holes and add a clip from my backpack. Oh, timeout. Gotta answer the phone. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, the sheath is really not that good. What I did here, I drilled out, I mentioned in a different video, I drilled out the water drainage hole, made it a little bit bigger, pulled some paracord through, knotted it, pulled it back through. Now I have a leg strap. I just have it wrapped up with a rubber band so it's not dangly. Second thing, the sheath, I do like the fact that it clips in. It actually clicks when you push the knife in. And then it has a little thumb depressor here. It doesn't do anything, but it's like, you know, you put one finger on there, and you can pop it. Knife comes out of the sheath. The handle isn't as bright as it seems on camera. It's actually like a burgundy. It was supposed to be red. Burgundy, though. Pretty good. The blade came out of the box. I don't even know what the word would be. Razor. Most people say razor. This was razor sharp. Like, this is a freaking scalpel. As you can see, it's a Mora knife, made in Sweden, high carbon. Well, not high carbon, but carbon steel. Super, super sharp when I took it out of the box. I'm going to try a little paper cutting right here. Let me just angle the camera up so you can see. Regular blue paper I got from my daughter's school. When I got this, I really thought like I was gonna have to. I really thought I was gonna have to, like, you know, touch up the edge. When I bought my axe, my hatchet, you know, the blade was extremely dull. I had to put a decent grind on that thing. This, there's no need. I'm not even gonna mess with this blade until it wears down. I'm like superly impressed with this. Believe it or not, I got this on eBay. It was $11.95 free shipping. So the knife was only like $8, $9 maybe. I mean, it's generally light. The knife is like, I think, less than 3 ounces. Like, it is super light. And the sheath is like 1 ounce or less. Like, the whole entire knife is really lightweight. The blade itself is like 3 1/4 inches. The handle is about 4. The handle's nice and thick too. It gives you a perfect grip. It has this new modified thumb guard or finger guard on there for your pointer. A lot of people cut it off because the Mora 510 was the exact same knife, but it didn't have the finger guard. I find the finger guard, it doesn't get in the way at all. A lot of people say it does. I don't know what you're doing that you need to be hugging that close to the blade. Mora knives, the blade goes right into the handle. You can see the angle right there. I turn it, and you can see where the blade actually is. That goes right into the handle. If that wasn't there, boy, there's some serious cuts. I mean, this thing is razor sharp. I don't find it a problem, you know. I can pull it around like this to do cuts toward me. I can hold it like this. You know, I don't find that a problem. I'm not going to modify whatsoever. I'm going to do a couple more things to the sheath, and that's it. The knife, I'm going to leave well enough alone. Although I might do something to the handle. At Home Depot, they have rubberized black spray paint. I think I might spray this handle. Coat the blade with something, you know, to cover it up, and I'm going to spray the handle. The handle is just a polypropylene plastic. It's like ABS plastic or whatever. Like, they say it's indestructible, but it's not. It looks like it might be grippy with the contours on it and everything, but it's very slick in my hands, which is weird because I have working hands. I've been a laborer for my whole life. My hands have calluses all over them. They feel like sandpaper. And it's really slippy. I don't like that. I can't imagine what's going to happen in the wintertime, you know, in the snow and the rain and the wet. I find it's pretty slippery, so I'm going to try to spray it with some rubberized stuff. I was going to wrap it in a stretch form tape. I have some ACU tape left over, but I don't know if it'll lock into the sheath, if it'll still fit in the sheath, because the sheath for the handle is a tight fit. But we'll have to see about that. It's not a full tang knife. It tapers down, you know, like half the width of the blade, and it goes down about 3/4, so it ends right there. I mean, I don't even consider it full tang if it went all the way down to the bottom, unless the tang of the blade is the full width all the way down and comes out at the pommel, you know, for hammering, like a hammer pommel. I don't think it's full tang, because if it's thinner, it snaps easier, you know. I have seen these blades batoned with. I would recommend it. I don't think you have anything to worry about. As long as you're not chopping through a, you know, 150-year-old pine tree or oak tree, I think you'll be in pretty good shape. Overall, though, I recommend this knife to anybody. This is a great beginner knife. Beginner or skilled. I mean, of course, if you're skilled, you'll have a preference for what blade you've learned to love. But I find this knife, the Mora knife 511, without a doubt the best knife I've ever used, and I recommend it to just about anybody. Not children, though. Granted, it does have the kitty guard there, but it's too sharp for children. Other than that, one of the best beginner knives you can buy, without a doubt. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed.